Welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad, HG Vegan. I'm in the wagon. Back again, back to work, regular work at last. After weeks of suffering and worry over money and paying the mortgage and now it's time to catch up, unfortunately. But that's the nature of the business. I mean, why don't I get a full-time job, folks? Well, I'm a struggling actor. I mean, last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, some of you may have seen some of my Instagram posts and stories about me being on set with a big mustache. And I can't talk about it. It was SA work, which means supporting artist work. And I was playing a bodyguard in Bedlam back in Sherlock Holmes's times. It's something like that. It's going on Netflix. It's a Netflix series. I'll give you more details when I'm allowed to, but it's a non-speaking part. But it was nice to be amongst 5 other professional actors. I mean, some of you might think, what's the difference between me and a professional actor? Well, professional actors are doing it full time. They've got the break and they're away. I'm pretty much there. However, I just need a break. That's all I'm waiting for. That one, it might happen next week. It might happen in 6 months. It might happen next year. It might happen in 10 years. Who knows? However, I'm enjoying the ride. I love taking part in projects. I love adults dressing up and pretend. It's brilliant. It takes me out myself. I enjoy it. I've got a natural talent for it, and yeah, if I didn't enjoy it, I'd be out of it now, because it's such a negative industry. Because it's nice rejections. They don't go, "You're garbage for the role, get out of my office." It's not like that. It's, you prep yourself for the audition. You practice, you think about it, you go there, you get a few nerves beforehand, you perform it, and then you leave the room and that's it. And either you hear nothing, or you hear a no, or you get the role. But that's that journey. But I really enjoyed it. And it was nice watching the other actors work. And observing that they don't do anything any different from what I do. You know, they were still fluffing lines. They were still getting mixed up with stuff. They were still having to talk it through with the director. The director was brilliant. The director was superb. He was so enthusiastic and welcoming, and he really sort of kept everyone's energy going. He was a really good director. Oh, well, it looks like I've got to take my wagon in. But I'll continue this conversation after these advertisement breaks. Hello, Farmer Giles here. If any of you men out there are fed up of being a man and you want to become a woman, then I've got something for you. Drink my milk. It's full of estrogen, and I inject the cows with even more estrogen. Drink milk and become a woman. Or hello and thank you and welcome back to Grumpy Vegan Grandad's HG Vegan. So I've just recently watched a YouTube video by the UK vegan family. The link to this video is down below. They did their first presentation on raising a vegan child because they're raising their son vegan. And Danielle and Adam did an absolutely smashing job. To say it was the first time, they were very nervy and everything, but they did it and they got some great questions and answers. And well done to them. Well done to them. That's really cool. Spreading the message and spreading facts. After my latest video, I'll put the link up there or there, which showed the 2 vegan mothers arguing over whether they should bring the child up vegan or not, you know. I mean, it's a very It's an easy thing to do once the parents are vegan, but it's a hard concept to grasp from people who aren't vegan, non-vegans, because I really don't see, well, I do see actually. I'll tell you what it is. It's the protein myth and the calcium myth. Those two things combined really are embedded in our psyche, our society, our way of thinking. That you need milk for strong bones and you need your meat for protein for children. And for some reason, I mean, people are now accepting adults as being vegan, but for some reason, bringing a child up vegan really grinds people. Really grinds them. As though we're doing something wrong. And I don't get it. Why is it a child cannot be brought up vegan? What are they missing? What are they missing? And yes, it does have to be planned. Of course it does. But bringing up any child on any diet has to be planned. You have to make sure your child eats fruit for vitamin C and gets plenty of water or juice down them, you know. And the vitamins, well, I used to have vitamins. I used to have vitamin C, you know. But one of the major mistakes, I think, and this happened with my daughter and my granddaughter, and I think I've mentioned this before, is that you'll notice that children, very young children, from babies to just about walking, they'll eat vegetables and fruits. They'll wolf them down. They love them. But it's the minute that grandma or granddad give that child, or the parents actually, give that child sweets. As soon as they get that sugar, that taste of sugar, everything else tastes bitter. Especially vegetables. I mean, I don't know how many of you have had carrot juice. When I used to juice a lot, I used to have a lot of carrot juice. I used to have so much carrot juice that my skin actually looked tanned. It coloured my skin. But carrot juice is so sweet. But as soon as kids get a taste for the sugary stuff and the extra sweet stuff, the sweets and the Coca-Cola and all the other stuff, everything tastes bitter. And that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. I don't think you should give kids any sugar whatsoever until they're used to eating vegetables and fruit. And once they get used to eating vegetables and fruit, they may not crave sweets. They'll never crave sweets if you don't give it to them. Yeah, it's certainly a very touchy subject when it comes to kids. Because for some reason, people suddenly become experts in nutrition when you tell them you're raising your kids vegan or whatever. But anyway, just a short vid. I've just thought I'd let you know what's going on. So, Grumpy Vegan Grandad in his wagon, signing out.